Hello, Twitch. Why you, red? Doesn't look like it's me. Maybe just weird display. Or maybe I did get disconnected. What the heck? Because I've only been live for 40 seconds. OBS says 12 minutes. I hope I did not get disconnected. That's the end. Wondering if did miss secret. If there even is one. Yeah, it does look like I got cut out there for a second. What the heck? This is not the first time I've seen this. I have seen some other streamers get disconnected. It could just be a Twitch problem. Oof, annoying. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Doesn't look like there was anything in that level. I see, I see. It's gonna be annoying. I might be able to fix that. Yeah, the decoration. Oh, right, for the lockers. I mean, if not, I'll just start things here. The only thing that was missed is like half of the tutorial level. And me saying I just did the amiibo stuff. That's okay. As long as it doesn't happen again, I'll just upload from here. Actually, I just learned. I don't know why I didn't like understand what people were saying when they're like, "Oh, hey, you're probably going to be muted in the VOD," or like, "This is probably not going to be in the VOD." I'm like, what do you mean? Like if people can hear us now, like they can hear it now, is that like not what the VOD is? Apparently it's like a second channel that gets uploaded for VOD. And you can kind of choose, like if you have your correct audio sources, you can kind of pick and choose what gets like put in the VOD. I didn't know it worked like that. I thought it was like something directly from what you were streaming. I still didn't fix the audio for me. Slightly annoying. Let me just for realsies. Flex mic. I like that they actually put I wouldn't say a use, because they did have a use before, the little power egg. But it was mostly just to upgrade your equipment, which I would assume is still in this. But if not, it might just be to open sort of the paths to more levels. Which again, I'm okay with. So far, it doesn't look like there's any scrolls or anything. Which has me slightly concerned. I don't know. I don't know what sort of the general opinion was on Splatoon story mode. I typically you don't hear people talk about it. And by typically, I mean I just usually don't see people talking about it. Usually when you see Splatoon, it's mostly the online. But maybe that's because that's basically what, you know, has permanence in the game. Once you're done the story, that's about it. You're probably not going to go back unless, you know, there's DLC like Octo expansion, which came out a year after the initial release. I'm gonna check down here. Nothing, huh? Alright, well, we'll just wrap up that level. First time clear bonus. Okay. So maybe they show up after you beat them? But again, these could just be the tutorial level. I might be overthinking it. You know what? The fact that there's no menus, I would think that's where the upgrading would be. Sorry, I was quiet there. I don't know what's up with these loud cars driving by. But thankfully it doesn't pick up on the mic. Hopefully. It didn't pick up there, but just wanted to double check. I was ready to mute. I don't know if like people are just like trying to get their like last like summer drives in, because I would hope they're not planning on revving their engines when the roads are icy. Thank goodness I live in Canada. It's weird though. I'm going back to the GameStop thing. Go. Thanks, man. Oh. Okay, something like this. Now we're thinking with Portal. Almost. Almost looked like it could have been a secret. Ah, just way back. Oh, cards. That's what we're here for. That is one of the major things we're here for. Looks like things might be a little janky. If it gets oh, what the heck? Yeah. Encoding overload. That's not good. Which is very weird because I'm not using much CPU at all. I have not updated to the newest OBS though. Maybe I should. Oh, that's slightly annoying and concerning. We've had flawless streams pretty much. Well, I'd say flawless, but for the most part, non-problematic streams for the past while. And I know that kind of did pop up randomly. I think about last year around October, just randomly. And then it just never happened again, so I probably OBS just being a little weird, and I probably should update to the newest version. Could just be like drivers not playing nice right now. But that is kind of why I didn't want to update so fast, because I know there were issues with new update for a couple people. I don't know if they updated early or whatnot. But I chose not to just because I did hear a couple things. So I think maybe if I notice anything, or even not, if it gets sort of regular within the hour, I'll do a restart. And if it stays mostly, and by mostly I mean pretty clear, like that doesn't pop up again, like I would say in the next hour, I'll keep going, and maybe we'll take like a midday break, and then I'll be back live. So I'll just take care of it less immediately. That is weird because I do use NVENC to encode. It's like the fact that I'm getting a message about CPU is not stellar. Ah, that still works. Okay, well that kind of puts a little bit of a dampener on the day. You know, tech issues are never fun, but I don't think there's anything really to worry about. I think just programs being weird. Okay, that one you avoid and shoot back. Wow, last boss is first boss. mean, that was a little obvious. What's with Nintendo and like, you know, throwing stuff into like vacuum or like whirlwind. Star Fox, I think, was like the first game to like kind of do that a lot, and it was always with Andross. Oh, you can? Okay, whatever. Thought you couldn't do it once it was on the ground. Okay, just aim up, no problem. Ooh, annoying. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, maybe we were already fully loaded. Now we've kind of gotta recoup. There he is, big man. I guess I should talk about the Splatfest. Because I did pick Rock. And as you might have seen, I didn't upload the VOD or anything. I was just kind of leaving it there. I thought Team Rock was going to lose. I know at halftime we were in second place. And I'm like, oh, well, there's no coming back from this. You know, lost a lot of games. I think I only won like a single 10 times. Oh yeah, look at my gun now. It's so small. Okay, so now is like, wow, that was weird. A little like tutorial world. But I guess they kind of wanted to explain maybe the mechanics of just like the overworld. Because there wasn't anything like that in Splatoon 1 or 2. Or even Octo Expansion. I mean, there were like little puzzles, like platforming puzzles to kind of figure out, find where the stages are, but, you know, nothing like sort of gated. Hero gear, kettles, archives. Okay, okay, okay. Now. Okay, okay. Weird upgrade tree. Sardinium. I completely forgot those even exist. I thought it was all just power eggs. That might just be Splatoon 1, though. Ooh. Motion control? Tilt controls? Six worlds. Okay, so that was just like... That literally was just like tutorial world. This is to exit, return to Inkopolis, Splatville. Inkopolis was the first game. I'm never going to remember what any of this stuff is called. Gaining rank. Slowly but surely. Low eggs. Makes sense. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. I see, I see, I see. Oh, this is like Octo expansion. I don't know if Orca is from Octo expansion. Honestly, it's been too long. All I remember is the little green sea cucumber guy. And the phone booth. Okay, with like exact same thing. There's a grind rail. Not. Oh, too early. I know how to solve this puzzle. Pretty sure I definitely want over there. This does not go far enough. Hmm. Oh, I think I know. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I do. No, I definitely don't. I was thinking, oh, okay, so like maybe there's a way around it from there, but no. I just don't know. Do I just throw them up there and I'll get it? Oh. Okay, so was not a secret. That's gonna trip me up sometimes. By sometimes, I mean probably a handful of times. Nice jumps. Definitely need those. Nice jump. Okay, that was not worth going back for just 3. Just had to be sure. Okay. But where's the secret? Is there just not one? Okay. Yeah, there's 1, and that was 3. That was the 3rd one. Oh, I've missed 2. Damn, is there any way to go back to the other zone? Whatever. We'll figure it out. Okay, we'll do the one it's asking for. This is just like a look. Okay, so we're gonna have to get up there. I'm worried that I'm gonna end up getting lost. I know these levels are not crazy huge, but I feel like I would do something like help. You know, break a box and like it has something important in it, and I just never go back to get it. I miss grenades. Just checking, just checking. And I'm gonna be doing that a lot. That didn't work. It looks like this one costs 50 to do. Okay, you gotta break them all in one shot. That's the spot. Let me try with the other one. This level seems fairly quick to complete. And if levels are like this, that makes me think that the scrolls are not going to be in the levels. Nice miss. You know what? Actually, I'm glad I missed because I thought I only had one shot. They just pay attention to what you break in one, or like what you hit. Okay, level complete, but that didn't really do much. I'm sure it's a completion reward. We'll just let that be for now. You know what? I should probably spend my points. And by spend my points, I mean I definitely can't. Decoration, okay. Campaign? I mean, it's Splatoon campaign. It looks like it's more like actually the Octo expansion than Splatoon 1 or 2. I mean, like original Splatoon 2. So it'll probably be I say probably, but I mean, like, I think everyone's gonna go through it eventually. I don't think you'll have a bad time, but I'm not like really invested in the story. Plus, it's good practice for tilt controls. Okay, maybe there are secrets. I did get a pack of cards, which I hopefully will get to open, and it's just like not in my inventory. Because I need to definitely get the dopamine from pulling cards. I mean, hopefully there's no more stream issues. I don't know why it was being really weird early on. Maybe my connection was a little wonk. But it seems to not be happening anymore. So that's good. But I don't know when I'm going to jump into online. I'll probably just like finish World 1 and then look to do some online. Checking underneath. I didn't know you could change, I didn't even talk about this yet, but I had no clue there was like a save file transfer from Splatoon 2. It just said like, hey, you'll get this level in playtime, and you'll get a gold ticket, which I guess means like pick whatever you want from the shop. Nothing. Yeah, nothing too crazy yet. Haven't seen any sardines to upgrade with. Okay, now that I see that some of these clearly don't block levels. Oops, that's the wrong button. You're pretty much just buying the collectibles. Oh. Okay, so he does find collectibles. What a helpful guy. Music? A golden record. Okay, and those get a little more translated as you go, it looks like. Is there anything over here that I maybe missed? Relive memory. Return to crater. Okay, okay, okay. Maybe we can find those collectibles that I possibly maybe missed. Oops. Yeah, it's kind of like they mixed the best. Sorry, what was I saying? I was saying the overworld from like Splatoon 1 and 2. But the levels are Octo expansion. These ones were actually like the original, but like they're just tutorial levels. Does he know where something is? Or is he just... He's just... It really doesn't seem like there was any collectible here. But for whatever reason, the first page I got was 3. Now I just want to go back to where I was before. Please don't put me back here. Okay, good. Okay, so they're probably hidden around this area. And if not, I'll probably just look up a YouTube video and it'll be like, oh, it was right here. Like, oh, thanks. Thanks, YouTube. Actually, funny thing about YouTube. I saw this tweet the other day, right before Splatoon 3 came out. Like about a week ago. And this tweet said, hey, Don't put Splatoon 3 into YouTube. You'll get spoiled. And I'm like, get spoiled? I'm like, what do you mean get spoiled? Like you'll see what weapons are in it, or like what do you mean? So me being the smart guy that I am, I'm like, what could you mean spoiler? I go to YouTube. Oh, those are 3D printed. Those Moai heads. Okay, there's 2. Okay. I went back for no reason. Whoops. I put in Splatoon 3. And I'm like, first video, I'm like, okay, Splatoon 3 trailers. I'm like, second video, like, Splatoon 3. Like, Splatfest. And like, the third thumbnail, I'm like, oh. That's spoiler. I mean, I wasn't supremely invested in the story of Splatoon, but you should probably listen to tweets like that. Become one with your small fry. Am I just going to be using them a lot, or can I only use them? So I kind of had my own theory about the, like, fur that I won't share. But now that I kind of know, I know I was wrong. And maybe I'll talk about it after finish the campaign. Kind of a big oops on my part. Oh, just the speed. I mean, I wasn't super concerned with it, which is why I was like okay with looking it up. I'm like, oh, maybe it'll be like weapon showcase or like completion reward or something. And I know it's not like I watched. Big necklace. Neck brace. Actually, I stayed pretty far away from spoilers for Digimon. There were a couple things that I did have spoiled, but not like anything like major story related. Plus the game kind of is kind of bad at like keeping things like away from you, even in game. Because you're thinking like, oh, I wonder what this will digivolve into. But like later you can just like find the like the tables, or they'll fill in like on your story character. Hopefully that's good enough. So that sucked. Actually, some of the biggest spoilers were in like the Steam cards. And I'm not going to talk about it. Again, like, I'm going to try to not talk about Digimon. Even though the game is over, someone might be watching this in like 4 years. Okay, whatever. No, I'm gonna talk about it because it kind of sucked. So there in Digimon Survive, there's a hooded figure you kind of meet early to mid-ish game. And you're not supposed to know who this guy is. You just assume he's the big bad. But there's a Steam card of him. And you would think like, oh, like, what's his name? Like, just like, are they just gonna call the Steam card like hooded figure? Or like question mark, question mark, question mark, like they do in game? No, they just tell you it's Piedmon. Like right on the Steam card. And I'm like, oh well, that kind of sucked. So I knew right away that that was a problem. And actually, someone in the Steam forums saved me from a spoiler. They're like, hey, there's spoilers in the Steam cards. Don't look at them, especially Renamon. And I'm like, especially Renamon. Okay, I won't look at that because I already looked at Piedmon. And then, like, when I got in game and it became increasingly more obvious what this, the thing with Renamon was gonna be, I looked at the card and I'm like, oh yeah, that is like, it's not like on the nose, but it's it's a lot more distinct than like other cards. Kind of a fail on that part. I don't know. I don't really blame Bandai Namco for maybe not like caring that much about Steam cards. They're probably like, just throw them in there. Because it's kind of like the one thing. And you don't need to put them in the Steam releases. I know a lot of game developers like do. Just for a little, bonus extras. It's nice. Even though I don't think nobody I know uses Steam's like other features. Like the stickers or emotes or even like uses it to chat. Maybe it's like if you're like I know like earlier on, like when it was like early Team Fortress 2 and like that era of Steam was a little more used because I don't know, just like message people in game or like there were Steam trades that you could do like in the chat system and it kind of like worked well together. Mostly you just, I think like the unlocks for like, profile pictures and like your Steam profile. Like, I think that's okay enough. And like get the little badge and like, that's okay. That stuff is okay. But I would think you'd not want to put spoilers on your card. Maybe they were just really like strapped for ideas for cards. Even though they put like Agumon, Falcomon, and like Floramon into one card, you could have just made 3 cards with just them. Don't know why you had to put the villains or some story-sensitive characters on there. I mean, I was thinking about like doing just like not like a review, but like how would I like if we could redo Digimon Survive, how would I sort of direct that game or focus the game? Because there's the framework for a really good game is there. And it did go through development hell, so I honestly I think there was at least an attempt to try and get it like this, but they just couldn't due to probably budget. I would say probably budget. Like 4 years of development time on a Digimon game. You're hedging your bets on it. And like something that is like completely like not like brand new. Like they've never done a game like this. Or do I have to? It says locked though. Oh, I see. You use the sardine to unlock the chunklet. And then you can just use your points. I wish Steam would kind of... like, now that they have, like, the Steam coins that you get for buying games on Steam, I wish they were more integrated into, like, the rewards of, like, the cards. This has got to be 1. 4? Record is fine. But I mean, there's not really much point into it anyway, besides it being nice. I didn't do this one. Oh, dude, I dropped a megaton of frames. Something is up. Something's up with my internet. I think at 2 hours we'll take a break. And I'll update OBS because I know I probably should have done that. And then we'll be back. Oh, was that the mission? Just cover the Moai? Yeah, watch it. And I had like CPU overload message, which definitely was not happening. CPU usage is very low right now. So something's up. Something's up with my connection or OBS right now. Or I maybe probably should have restarted my computer or something. Which also could probably be it. Could have like a memory leak or something somewhere. Okay, that level was a weird one. And Twitch didn't even show like my bitrate was like going weird at all. And I know Twitch has been weird, so but like that was definitely something that's probably on my end. Oh, I thought that was a block. Nothing? Yes, something? Okay, there are invisible ones. The number one's got to be invisible somewhere. Oh, cards. Really? Nothing over here. Oh, okay. Not what we're looking for, but I'll take it. Don't quit. That's okay. Okay, that's not so okay. Hmm. Oh, okay. This was maybe not the opportune time to use that. That's the first time I've used that. Easy peasy. Please jump up there. Too slow. Number one? Thank you. Oh, you can move it with tilt controls. Oh, little holographics on it. Wow, ritzy. What? I didn't use this in the, what's it called? Splatfest? It was like the one special I didn't use. Okay. And it's kind of pretty fun here, but I can't imagine like this on a time limit. Where do I go? Oh, here, probably. Honestly, it's probably really good online. And when I played this early Splatfest, I only saw one person use this. Thanks, man. Okay, so that's how that one worked. Thanks, man. For the hint. Dude, I just can't, honestly, I can't wait to play Salmon Run. That is what I'm waiting for. That in the card game. Ooh, food ticket. I will be using that. Only play against NPCs early on. That's no problem. I mean, definitely Splatoon is the kind of game that wants to teach you how to play before you actually play. With the mandatory tutorial in motion control. And like something new, like card game, which I know some people are just gonna love. There's something for everyone. Like that's my niche that I love. If your game has fishing and or a card game, I'll probably love it. Oddly enough, the game Card Shark did not really hold my attention, but that's because it's not really like playing cards. It's more like we're gonna do this cheat, and this is how you do it. And it's kind of more, it's kind of more learn the pattern and, you know, execute. In like an actual card game. And like if you do it right, you just win the hand. There's no like, you know, do what like you can to make your odds better and then play the game. It's just like about the cheat. I don't think I pick up that key. I think that's what's screwing me up. Oh, I didn't go up here. So not really my cup of tea for Card Shark. So I can't really recommend it. Telling me there's one more somewhere. What? I see your trick. It's a smart move by me there. The floor is gone. I'd have to say stupid move by me there. I keep wanting to call the little guy little fella, but I'm pretty sure that's not his name. It's like shrimpy or something. Shrimp scampi. Ah. That was the problem. Is it like timed? Oh, it must have just like erased my ink. Okay, no problem. Slight problem, but did not cause a big problem. Okay, I think that was every world. Oh, thanks for the help, man. Again, I am not too concerned with the story. Plus, everyone and their grandma's got this game, so everyone's gonna play it. Oh, no boss? Okay, I will need 3 of those. So let me go back. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay, guess there were just 10. Yeah, I'll definitely have to come back through. I would say 90% of the missions to Finish them with the alternative weapon. Because I think that gave you something in Octo expansion as well. I think that was for the like for real completion. That gave you the little golden takoyaki. Okay. Hello? Don't. Grade A move right there. The no wank mad dash. Actually, something about Splatoon 1 that they never brought back were the amiibo mini games. They never put them kind of in anywhere past that first one, which I know was when amiibo were really new and they were really kind of pushing them. So shout outs to me from 7 years ago, who just had to buy Splatoon amiibos. I mean, it kind of paid off in the long run. Yeah, oh, definitely people were cheesed about the content being locked to it. But I think, like, it was more insane that it was like, here, you can play this while you wait for the game to start in the lobbies. And they just never brought that back. Like, the outfits, you know, it's fine, it's whatever. It does suck that, like, you can't get certain cosmetics without chilling for a, you know, $15 piece of plastic. Yeah, that was when amiibos were like crazy, crazy, crazy. I remember I how did I even get my I actually can't remember how I got my original Splatoon 1 amiibos. And I didn't get the alternate color ones. I just got the normal ones. There was no way I'm buying the same amiibos. They give you the exact same gear. And I think they did that with Splatoon 2 as well, and I did not. I want to say I imported them all individually from Japan. Because it was only, like, the Americas that had the stock and scalper issue. If you imported from Japan, it was still way cheaper than, like, eBay. I mean, it was eBay, but I mean, like, that part of eBay. The physics? Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot. This thing has little bombs that don't go very far. How am I supposed to do this? Oh, I see. Something I learned while playing this on the Splatfest, it does work like a real crab where it moves better side to side than going forward. Can we not do this? Yeah, I know for my Splatoon 2 amiibos. Sorry, I just like stopped talking there. I like somehow managed to get like an Amazon pre-order. Because I think this was when it was not so like impossible to get them. Or they were just like at like the GameStops. Sometimes I've walked in and like game comes out and they just have them. There's definitely something over there. And I am going to risk it. Wasn't worth. No, okay, I think I did order the Splatoon 2s because I remember I went into still EB Games at that time. It's all GameStop now. It was when Octo expansion came out. They had the 3-pack there. I'm like, oh, I'll just buy that. And that's arguably the least valuable one because it doesn't even give you any gear. And now I'm kind of like committed to just getting them all. Which thankfully Splatoon 3s did not launch at the same time as the game. But that just means I have to keep an